All right, other stuff I want to get to. Let's talk about inflation. Reserve Bank. We are in a per capita recession. They have to cut interest rates. I know that presents some political alleged upside for the federal government. I don't think so. Stephen, we're at that moment now, but we keep hearing that the goalposts are now core inflation, not overall inflation. And let's be honest, one of the ways we're getting
inflation, where's that in their mandate?
Well, but also, the government's
actually got a mandate that doesn't say core inflation or trim inflation. They literally are moving the goalposts because they've made mistake after mistake after mistake. They pushed them too high. They've pushed us into a per capita recession. And now, when all the statistics show that inflation has come down from 7 or 8% down to inside the target range, they go, no, the target range doesn't apply to inflation. It applies to trimmed inflation, or the new word from Angus Taylor, brilliant gentleman. He says the core inflation, without defining what core inflation is. Which is it?
The trimmed mean.
Is it that the same as trimmed inflation?
All right, so Bronwyn, before we get to Megan Kelly, and I talked for too long tonight, so I apologise. But name's on the door. It's one of the joys when you're the chef and making the pizzas. Give us an idea here, Bronwyn. What do you think hurts more, the comedian talking about Puerto Rico or the president talking about Trump supporters?
Well, I think there's an additional factor in there, and it's called Bad Bunny.
Yes.
And Bad Bunny has a following of 45 million people.
Correct.
He's Puerto Rican, hugely popular.
300,000 Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania.
Correct. And he got his message out within minutes of that comedian making that statement.
Yep.
So I think the fact that Biden stuffed up this afternoon does counter that, but it was still a madness to have a comedian on that show.
Let alone an insult comedian who, again, I don't dislike much of his gear. I wouldn't have put him where they put him, though. We'll talk again next week. When I'm in the States, you're here, and we're all looking forward to the result. Thank you very much, guys.